Dove's Eyes, May 14th, 2013. I the Lord thy God am with thee. Cast all your cares on me. The hour grows dark and the air thick and heavy, yet nothing obscures my light from before your path. My little ones, do not fear though the enemy goes about as a roaring lion seeking to destroy you on your jobs, in your homes and through even your family. Forgive all, love all and cast all at my feet. Empty-handed my bride will rise to meet me in the air. She, as Esther, will bring nothing but her great love for me and the gifts my Holy Spirit has bestowed upon her as I redeem her from this earth and place her at my seat of honor. Look only to me and not at the rose that drops off beside you. Be as the dove that can only see straight ahead and not to the right hand or to the left. Have eyes only for me. Spread love, spread cheer, spread laughter and not fear. For the hour of my coming is at hand and I joy over thee. Oh my little ones, how I love you, how I cherish you and how I hold you close. Abba Father Bridal Train, May 15th, 2013. Again my little ones, I come to you. The hour is growing increasingly dark. I am Earth's only light and I shine through you during this dark time. The foreboding darkness encroaches against the light and the pressure shatters your sense of well-being, creating fireworks of light, as when transformers blow during a storm. I am your only refuge and will not allow your light to go out. You are pressed down but not forsaken, cast down but not destroyed. As the storm rages, your light swings to and fro across the path, creating light for lost souls, assisting them greatly along life's way. When you are sorely pressed, life pours out from you within your hiding place, to feed the multitudes in the valley of decision. You are as completely exhausted from this endeavor as a pregnant mother whose whole existence is to provide life for the child within her. Therefore you must rest or many will be aborted. Yet the battle rages on. Seek not to understand all things, but instead seek me and my guidance. For yet a little while and all will be fulfilled. You will not regret this phase of my coming, for it is rich with blessing. Your sheaves are in, your wagons are home, now I send you forth with my angels, reaping where you have not sowed. All is done within the stillness of my presence and from your quiet abode by my side. My greatest servants, Moses and David, were fully trained for the battlefield in the solitude where only I existed. I am God and I change not. This phase of my coming is most abundant with blessing. Toss all of your cares on me and then watch them roll away as easily as sand is carried away by the seas. The earth is fraught with burdens, be not entangled. It is imperative that you consciously focus your eyes on me. Put on the whole armor of God and having done all to stand. Stand. In me all your battles are fought and won. Mature is the warrior who knows he has no strength but mine. Even one step on your own will result in failure, but all victories are won in me. Where do you think the long train comes from on the wedding gown of my bride? It is created by the many, many victories my bride has won in my name. She is victorious over Satan through the blood of the Lamb and the word of her testimony. It is not her works that make her victorious, but her trust and reliance on my works and my blood. She knows who she is and who she represents. She is mine and I come for her and her alone. Shalom. Highest Calling, May 17th, 2013. I didn't need you to carry the burden of the world or shoulder its sins, but what I did need was your love. I didn't need your sleepless nights or your insight into the world's evil, but what I did need was for you to rest your head in my arms. I didn't wish that I could do great and mighty things through you, but I did wish you could see that it was already done. I didn't need you to see how the task before you was to be accomplished, but I did need you to see that none of it mattered. You are shocked and disheartened when you see my word come to pass and you search diligently when nothing seems to be happening. You are anxious and concerned about many events, to the extent that the adrenaline of the unknown drives you into a feeling of aliveness. But child, nothing adds to your growth in me like trust. For like Daniel, knowledge makes you weak and faint. My bride was not created for the evil that currently exists in the world. Therefore I will very soon take her away and bring her to my side to fulfill the purpose for which she was created. Wait patiently in my presence until all is fulfilled. You were not created to fight this battle you are in the middle of. You were created to stand still and know that I am God. I allowed you to see and feel the evil of the land, now I will show you complete victory over all as you trust in me. I only send into the heat of the battle those who know the battle is mine, they simply trust and I do everything else. So sit at my feet and watch all be fulfilled. You will arrive in my courts rested, completely ready to fulfill your purpose as my bride. Trust and rest in me. May 19, 2013. In the darkness of the night I come to you, seeking you. I give you rest when you are weary and hold you when you are weak. Your shortcomings are many, but I have placed them there to draw you unto me. If one day passed and you did not fall, you would believe you had grown to not need me. Therefore I allow you to fail. It is not sin per se or a lack of love for me on your part, but it is a vital lesson in the classroom of life. Therefore the knowledge of your weakness leads you to walk in my strength. You will never outgrow your need for me, for all you are, is because of what I have already done for you. You cherish beyond measure the time we spend together and you long that it could be more. You strive to seek me and to understand my ways. Unexplained emotions reside in the depth of your heart, placed there by me, but very soon you will know and understand even as you are known. The vapor of your short life arises as a sweet-smelling savor before the throne captured in the breath of your praise. The height of the glory of my creation on earth is my bride as she lifts her head in adoration to me. You feel the complete filth of the world permeate the very air you breathe as you rise to complete your tasks each day. It threatens to stifle your very life, therefore, you stop your ears and hide your eyes from the scenes that threaten your very existence. Hope thou in me. As it was in the days of Noah. Did you think you would not see this come to pass? All of my word comes to pass. Not one jot will fail. You will see it all come to pass in the safety of the shadow of my wing. You will see Satan brought to complete nothingness along with his haughty followers. You will be part of this great and mighty victory, for you rule and reign with me. All of the victories you hold in your storehouse will arise to accomplish this great feat, as my bride, who has overcome the evil one, rises with victory in her hand to smite the earth in its wickedness. All will come to pass, for my word is alive and will be fulfilled. Shalom. Lead them out. May 25, 2013. I received this message Monday morning, May 20th, with strict instructions not to release until Saturday the 25th. I am unsure of the full meaning of this message that goes directly to his sparrows. It comes right on the heels of the rest and trust messages, so I believe each of us sparrows are to look directly to the Lord during this end time hour and work under His direct instruction and not on our own. I have sought guidance from moderators in the barn and we are in agreement that must we seek the Lord with fasting and prayer, and then walk in the light of His direction. O my sparrows, have I not called thee? Have I not taught thee at my feet, and have I not given thee a place of honor in my kingdom? Now I say unto thee, the time is at hand and the hour has come. I will work a mighty work and I will smite the earth. Come with me and live with me. Set your eyes only upon me. My sparrows have been chosen, called out and created since the foundations of the earth, and they have such a high place of honor that they will be overwhelmed. They are always at my feet, they never leave me ever. They seek me. They love me and they have nothing in themselves but me. I have chosen them for such a time as this. I do not give my fiercest battles to anyone but my strongest leaders. My strongest leaders did nothing of themselves. The time is now at hand and the hour has come. It is now time to lead my children out. Lead them out. They come to you and you must lead them out of their wilderness and bring them to my promised land. They are ready, they are weeping, they are seeking my face. They lack direction, they lack courage, and they lack security. But they love me. Such love you have never witnessed as these my children whom I am leading out. Follow me. Like Moses, follow me. Do not look to the right hand or to the left. But follow me. I am the Lord thy God and I will not fail you. Come. The battle cry splits the air. Now march. You know where you are going. You have traveled this path many times before, this time is no different. But the end result is glorious. For this time and this hour you have been created, trained and prepared. Lead my people out and watch the enemy let them go. Follow me. May 31st, 2013. Oh my sparrows, the time is at hand. Look to me, for I am bringing you to a place you have never been before. Do not look to past experiences to guide you, but listen to my voice within you. Then follow me. The hour is very dark and the enemy close at hand. Your only refuge is with me. One step off my path will lead to serious injury to you and those around you, but my grace is sufficient for you. I have darkened the areas on either side of my path on purpose that you would not see the evil one, for if you saw the evil, you would focus on the enemy and not on me. This is the path to Golgotha. My blood is sufficient for you. I did not die in vain. All your prayers are heard and will be answered. I see the concerns for your loved ones, and rightly so, for I have placed you in their midst as a channel through which I flow. Empty yourselves of all but me. Rid yourself of pride and foolish arguments. Focus on fruits of the Spirit and let them flow out of you like a banquet for all to partake of. See me in all. Do not take one step on your own. Hold fast to nothing but instead give all to me for safekeeping. I am coming for you and I will not delay. Even my littlest sparrows will not be ashamed, for I hold and cherish my sparrows in the palm of my hand and provide rest and peace for their weary souls. Shalom, vessels of honor, June 4, 2013. Oh my sparrows, be not anxious when nothing seems to be happening to expedite my coming. All is working behind the scenes like clockwork and my coming is nigh, even at the door. You do not see all that is happening because I have hidden it but for a moment. Soon my light will shine on the darkness and all will be revealed. Hide yourself in the inner closet and seek my face. Empty yourself before me and above all follow me always. I am doing a great work in you that you would not believe even if you were told. You will soon see and know that it was I working through you and it was not of yourself. For I have broken the bread and fish you have given me and lo, I now feed the multitudes in the valley of decision with your life offerings. I have multiplied the fruits of your pain and your sufferings to bring in this last mighty harvest, and great, my sparrows, is your reward. Give all to me, every hurt, every pain, every sin and all loss, for I am working a mighty salvation as my love comes down. My little sparrows, listen to my still small voice within you and give all to me. I need all of you to complete the short work I now make upon the earth. Bring me the offering of yourself and all of your past and watch me transform it into a glorious vessel of honor for my kingdom. Oh, how I love you, my little sparrows, and I am in your midst to do good and not evil. Very soon now, I am coming and I will not delay. Shalom. Prepare, like Esther, June 8, 2013. Once again I come to you, my little sparrows, guiding you, directing you. Did you see Aaron's last dream? I was speaking through Aaron to you. Come bathe in the river of my grace and wash yourselves in the glory of my love. This is a time of preparation, of saturating yourselves in the oil of my Spirit. You are in the bridal chamber as Esther was, and she listened and prepared. The glory cloud is overshadowing you that you might not see the evil in the world, but that you might prepare to come out of the world and to step forth when I hold out my scepter. I look with longing toward you. I delight when you run for me, and my heart thrills when you cast all at my feet. Do not be ashamed, little ones, to give me your failures, your shortcomings, and even those blatant sins. For it is I who have called you, redeemed you, and made you my own. I already know everything about you, but my ability to assist you is bound when you do not cast all at my feet. I am gathering my littlest ones to sit in my lap so I can fully embrace them. Many of my sparrows consider themselves to be my littlest ones. Those I cherish, for they know without me they are nothing. Those are the empty vessels through which I pour out my Spirit upon the earth. Lose all of self. Be not afraid to obey me. Most of my greatest servants in the Holy Word were also very afraid to speak the words I had given them. You have example after example of how they ran from me and then ran back to me and followed me with all their hearts. This is the end of the last hour. This is Golgotha. I am separating you, calling you and consecrating you for my purpose and my plan. You will soon see me, my little sparrows, and you will not be ashamed when I come. For you, like Aaron, will finish your race strong. I love you, my bride, fear not to follow my leading in your heart, for your bridegroom is coming. Shalom. I am hidden in plain sight, June 11, 2013. Oh, I come to you, longing for you just to spend time with you. How I love you, my little sparrows. Your heart breaks for me, you seek me all day long, you run after me, and yet it seems to you that I cannot be found. It's because I am with you, in you and all around you, I am everywhere. You long to seek me in the solitude, but I say unto you, if you look closely you will see me even clearer in the chaotic storm. You long for perfection, but I say unto you, I am your perfection. Things are not always as they appear, for the very obstacle in your path is but me. Look for me in every situation and in every one that crosses your path. In every circumstance are hidden vital lessons, and in every situation you will find me waiting for you, in plain sight. As you learn to give all to me, I ask that you sit quietly and watch me perform my perfect plan. Most sparrows find it very difficult to sit and hope quietly in me. Did you understand the stones skipping across the water in Aaron's dream? My plan is being fulfilled like clockwork, events are soon to occur and there will be a great shaking. Know when these things come to pass that I am with you. No matter if the stone of your life seems not to go in the direction you so desperately aim, my little sparrows. It matters not, for I will catch you. Your perfection is not my end goal, for I have already done that for you. My goal is that we finish this journey together, as one, and yes, child, we will laugh. Abba Father, all authority is mine, June 15, 2013. Oh, my little sparrows, I have chosen you, prepared you, and given you my signet ring. All of your past loss is but fuel for the fighter. Like Mary, you now long for nothing but me. Perfection you have not attained without me, and therefore my strength is made perfect in you. I have looked with amazement at the Marthas, there are so many, but it is the Marys at my feet that I have chosen. Mary gave up all and loved me more than life itself. She is the one that hears me. This last great harvest needs not the works that you can do for me, but requires the works that I can do through you. The Marys that sit at my feet are willing to allow me to flow through them. They be while I do. Remember the small rock in Aaron's stream that made great waves? I told her that some little things have great significance. This is one of them. I now call my sparrows out of the foxholes where they are hidden. But we are nothing, they say, We have no boldness, we are afraid and even have trouble hearing His voice. But times have changed. I called David out of the back pasture when even his own father forgot about him. I use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Do you really believe the boldness David fought Goliath with was his own? No, David was endowed with power from on high, and I will do the same for you. My sparrows, the harvest time is here. All I ask is your obedience and your great love for me. I do all the rest. You will speak with authority as Aaron did in the French schoolroom dream. You will know that it is I and not you. The last Pentecost has arrived. You will walk as Peter, and your shadow will heal as you pass by the hurting. All power is mine, sparrows, that is why you feel you don't have any. But we now walk as one. I needed empty vessels like the thief on the cross and the sinner by the Pharisee that smote his breast and said, God, be merciful to me, a great sinner. My sparrows, you know that is you, but now you will see what I do. For you are like Esther, who was obedient and prepared, but I saved the whole nation of Israel in 2 days by her obedience and the authority of the king's signet ring. O my sparrows, you will sit at my feet and wonder when you hear me say thank you, and you will have joy unspeakable when you view the multitudes of last great harvest rejoicing around my throne. I love you, my sparrows, and I have planned your entire life before the foundations of the world. Now come again and sit at my feet. Shalom. Waves of the Littlest Stone, June 20, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, the time is very short. The sky grows ever darker and the battle intense. There are evil plans to destroy my very own, but I will not allow it. Gather close to me and seek my face. Grave deceit now covers the land. The tares are being separated from the wheat and the plowing has begun. Soon the chaff will start to burn. Labor not for vainglory, but obey me in all things. Soon my wisdom will shine like the morning, and my righteousness will guide you home. Do not discount the little things I ask of you, for I save an entire city by the prayer of one child. I overthrow nations from your prayer closet, and no one knows but me. Remember Hannah, she prayed earnestly for a son, and look what I accomplished through Samuel. Treat the little things I ask of you as if it saved multitudes, for you will find out soon it has. My nation Israel has consistently baffled the entire world through her unseen power. So it is with you, my sparrows, for you are my own, and you do not walk alone. For where I am, there you are also. My disciples walked with me, but my bride walks as one with me. Do not discount the cup of cold water given in my name, for it is as important as when I instructed Moses to lift his staff out over the sea. My little sparrows, it is I who parted the sea, and it is I who fed the multitudes from the meager 2 fish and 5 loaves. Many of you feel very insignificant. But my sparrows, it is not so. If you felt you were of great use to me, then I could no longer use you. I can only use those whose wills are welded with mine, and those who love me above all else. O my sparrows, how I treasure the sweet sound of your voice, and the chords of your life create glorious music surrounding my throne. I love you and will soon come to receive my bride home. Shalom. Hidden Jewels, June 24, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, I come to you because I love you far beyond human comprehension. I come to you via dreams and visions from Aaron, and I speak directly to you. The treasures of heaven are hidden and housed within you. Your status with me does not change when I arrive to receive you unto myself, for you are my bride now, and all my authority is yours. Like Esther, I have great plans for you that will forever change the course of this world and will pave the way for my return. Did you see and understand the hidden grains within the blackened soil? Microscopic jewels, minerals and precious nutrients beyond human sight or comprehension, buried deep within the darkest hour of the tribulation, bringing abundant life to the last grape harvest on earth. Every detail of your life will be used left behind by you when you step to my side as my bride. None of your labor will be in vain, for all of your trials will be used by me to further my kingdom. The great city, the New Jerusalem, is built by my bride. Oh, how I treasure everything done in my name, for not one deed goes unused. The detail of this city mirrors the detail of my bride as she goes about her daily tasks, unknowingly creating the designs of heaven to perfection. You call it earthly tasks? It's not of earth when it is done in my name. Little sparrows, I see everything, and your ground is fertile for your departure. I love you, and I am coming soon on a day that you know not of. Shalom. My love comes down, June 30th, 2013. Oh my sparrows, it is time, my love is coming down. You have bathed in the river of life, you have washed your garments and made them spotless in my blood, you have saturated yourselves in the oil of my spirit, and now I am coming down. My spirit will flow through you as the mighty river of life comes down and bathes this earth with my power. Sparrows, look up. Cleansing life comes from this water as I saturate the earth through my empty vessels. For you are mine, precious sparrows, and oh, how I love you. Seek me, bring all to me and rest in me, for I am in your midst to do a mighty work. It is I who performs the miracles, but you are my bride, and I hold you close and cherish you with boundless measures which earth has no concept of. Do you know, little ones, what the power of my water performs in you as it rushes through your vessels to saturate the grapes of this last great harvest? You will laugh with joy and delight in me as you seek me above all else. Your remaining time on earth is short, for I love you and it won't be long. My precious sparrows have eyes only for me. Dove's eyes. For as you focus on my eyes, you will capture my heart, and the river of life will flow out of you to provide health and healing to the earth. My bride, I beckon you and I call to you through the lattice. My beloved, your seat of honor awaits you, and I fight all of your battles as you trust in me. All I desire is your great love for me, which pleasures me beyond words. My bride, I am coming for you on a day soon that you think not. Hope thou in me, for I, your bridegroom, await your coming. Shalom. The Great Separation, July 1st, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, you feel something is amiss and your spirit is unsettled within you. You have been separated from this world while yet living and working in it. I have called you out and you have come. You are in my ark of safety, and the great shaking occurs very soon. Remember who you are and where you are. I do not warn you in vain. Things have happened behind the scenes that you know not of. Very soon now all will change. Everything I have taught you will now be brought into focus. Your eyes must be fixed on me. Blind yourself to everything but me. Follow me like the Israelites followed Moses through the Red Sea, and you will be led out safely. You will spoil the enemy as the Israelites spoiled the Egyptians, and you will bring the treasure of the last great harvest with you. I do not speak lightly. All of your life's training has been for this hour. I am within you and I will do a mighty work. Follow me, you be, while I do. Shalom. Author and finisher, July 2nd, 2013. Again I come to you, little sparrows, for I am the author and the finisher of your faith. I will not fail you in this last hour, but you have been endowed with power from on high. I have brought Bonnie to the barn. She is my chosen vessel and she speaks my words with clarity. Listen to her posts. http://newbonbonsblog.blogspot.com.o/ The Great Deception is about to make a grand entry to the earth and take up center stage. You will know, sparrows, because you have been warned. I have told you many times through Aaron to focus on me and on your true home. Remember Aaron's dream and the Boston bombing at the finish line? It was a mockery of me. When you see these things, know that my coming is nigh, even at the very doors. You are currently rounding the last bend and are headed straight for the finish line. I await you. Sparrows did not fear this part of your race. Have I not confirmed that you will finish strong? Remember, I am the author and the finisher of your faith. I have promised that not one hair on your head will perish. Not one of you will be left. You will cross the finish line and the door will shut behind you. Come, sparrows, come. For a grand entrance is given you and your place is reserved. A word in response to a post on the barn, July 5, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, I have brought you from the deepest recesses of the wilderness and the refining of the potter's fire, and you will not be ashamed on the day when I receive you unto myself. I have called you, broken you, and created strong vessels that I so desperately need in this final hour. I, the Lord your God, needed leaders, and you are chosen and brought to the barn for such a time as this. Think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened to you, but rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's sufferings, that when His glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Sparrows, rest in my arms, for you will not be ashamed when you look upon my face, for you will rejoice with joy unspeakable when you see what I have created from your injustice and pain. Abba Father. A word in response to a post on the barn, July 7, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, you make me smile. I have gathered you together here in the barn and I sit in your midst. I hear all your cries and I answer all your prayers. Truly the last shall be first, and those whom I have brought from the recesses of the wilderness are my chosen ones, and yes, they will rise to become my present-day leaders, the Davids, the Moses, the Daniels, the Peters and the Pauls of my last hour bride. I have many of you strategically placed around my earth, and you will march forth in power and great victory. My word does not lie. In Hebrews I spoke of you, the outcasts who have wandered in the dens and caves of the earth, whom the world was not worthy. Sparrows, you know you have nothing in and of yourselves but me. I will flow out of you like a mighty rushing wind, and the first Pentecost is no match for this last great outpouring, for I will saturate the earth with my power, and great will be the harvest. You have been cast away as David was in the back pastures of life, but I will bring you forth and you will be mightily used of me, thus saith the Lord. Anxiety and Trust, July 9, 2013. Oh my sparrows, you are trying to ignore the horrible uneasy feeling you have. You believe you are missing something and you don't know what it is. There is a sick feeling in the pit of your stomach and it won't go away no matter how hard you try to ignore it. Some of you weep and travail in the spirit, some of you worship and some of you pace the floor. You are in tune with my spirit, and there is an understanding in your spirit that your mind knows nothing of, and therein lays the discrepancy. Your spirit understands you are in the middle of a horrific storm, but your physical eyes tell you the sun is shining brightly with no forecast of rain. You are torn asunder and the division is complete. You no longer live in this world. Soon your body will be glorified, but for the moment it creates a veil through which you cannot see. Your body is very impatient for its redemption, but your spirit understands your redemption is already complete. In my arms I hold you and ask you with every fiber of my being to trust and rest in me. This is not downtime as you think. For during this time of quiet trust you are learning to walk on water. Over and over I have asked you to keep your eyes on me. This is of utmost importance for you, even as it was to Peter. Remember, I come to you in the midst of the storm, and it is I who will bid you come, and it is I who will gather you in my arms. Shalom, treasured vessels in my safe, July 11, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, I come to you once again. There are many sparrows sad, for they have such great love for me, yet they feel they have no gifts to offer me. They see me working through others and they seek me and wonder why they are not used in such a way. Therefore they feel worthless and empty and weak. But I say unto you, my little ones, that things are not as they appear. Where do you place your most prized possessions? Do you place them in areas to be used daily, or are they located in the safe? I have plans for you little sparrows that encompass eternity. Therefore do not look to the here and now as the end of your journey. I have many prized vessels currently in the safe that will bring me incredible honor, and there is no vessel in my kingdom that can do the work as the vessel for which it was created. Sparrows, this is the mere cradle of your existence. All of eternity lies before us. Will you experience shockwave after shockwave as I reveal my will and my ways with you? Each one of you is priceless beyond measure to me, and there is no one that can bring me joy as you do. Therefore do not wonder at another's gift, for your gifts soon to be poured out will be specifically designed for the glory I have created for you. My great treasure is within you, and you will delight in my joy as you are saturated with my love. Come now, let me hold you and comfort you in my arms. Abba Father, trust me on water. July 16, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, you are at ease and you don't understand why. I tell you to trust me and you try very hard to obey, but you are in a spiritual war the likes of which you have never encountered in your life. Therefore the very core of your being is shaken. I have allowed this so you would learn to trust me on the water even when you do not see me. You are like my disciples in the midst of the sea who feared greatly and called out to me in desperation, for they believed their very lives were at stake. I have repeatedly told you I would come to you in the midst of the storm and not one hair on your head would perish. Trust me with everything that is within you. Just as surely as I warn you of upcoming events, I spend most of my time teaching you that I will be with you. You are in the palm of my hand and I will not let you go. What is decreed, July 17, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, I come to you today to endow you with power from on high. I have heard your prayer, seen your diligence, and I work mightily in your behalf. Yes, I have sent Aaron 3 friends to help, but there is a multitude that no man can number awaiting all of you in the valley of decision. This is but the mere cradle of your existence. I will send you out, and you will all go forth with power, love, and a sound mind. Scripture will enlighten before you as you have never dreamed possible. My word is hidden in your heart and it will come forth at that time to bring life to millions. You will hand out my truth and it will bring in the last great harvest as you have never dreamed possible. Food will appear before you and water will flow out of rocks. Miracles will happen all around you. I simply need you to be and I will do. Not one of you is of less value than another. All of you are chosen. It does not matter what you feel like today. I am the Creator and I will do what I have decreed. Thus saith the Lord God Almighty, which was, and is to come. No man shall stop what I have decreed. I come, July 23, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, the hour is drawing to a close. Do not look to the right hand or to the left, but keep your eyes focused on me. Grave darkness covers the land as never before in the history of mankind. My great army holds the darkness at bay, preparing the path for my coming. Sparrows, how I love you and greatly anticipate your arrival to my courts. The table is prepared, your places are set, your gown is spotless and your bridegroom waits. All is ready for your arrival. I see how you long to be held in my arms. I see your trust and your confidence. I see how many of you have waited long years for my promise of redemption and your year of jubilee. Many of you have been exhausted to the point of hardly being able even to stand. As my sparrows, you have rallied around the weak and the torn, you have bound up the wounded and the afflicted, you have prayed and cried out to me in sheer desperation, and many of you have cried yourselves to sleep. I have seen everything. I have rocked you to sleep in the midnight hour and then kissed your face while you rested. I cherish as no other my littlest sparrow. You may feel you have greatly failed me many times over, but that's why I died. You feel your best will never match or even come close to those you see around you, but that's why I died. I paid for you, you are mine, you are not your own, you have been bought with a price. Look up, sparrows, I am coming for my own. I am coming for you, you are my bride and I love you. Fire of God, July 28, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, I speak to you this day. Watch for me as you have never watched before. Look to the heavens, look to my word and reread past dreams. Darkness covers the land and the time of your departure is near. This is the time the prophets spoke of, this is the time of the last harvest. Aaron's dreams will speak with clarity as you pray and seek my face. I have heard each of your prayers for my sparrows located around my earth, and my Holy Spirit fire rains down upon you. With this fire comes enlightenment. As my precious children of Israel were led by this fire by night, even so my bride will be led by this fire in the darkness of this final hour. Hold fast to what thou hast, that no man take thy crown. I do not speak lightly. You have been crushed and taken through the fire, and now you are vessels fit and holy for the fire of the Master's use. This fire will burn hotly within your spirit, and you will speak forth my words with boldness. Keep your eyes on me. Pray for your sister Israel, who will yet be put through more fire. Pray for discernment of upcoming star alignments, for my second coming will be announced as was my first. My little sparrows, you have sown in many tears, and now you will run with great strength through the harvest fields and come into my courts rejoicing, bringing your sheaves with you. There will be no signs of fatigue when you arrive, for my bride will come filled with the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. Shalom. All is prepared, July 31, 2013. O my sparrows, I speak loud and clear. Seek my face. Ask and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full. Ask me for a great harvest, that none of your loved ones would be lost. Ask me for direction in all you do, and then follow hard after me. Seek my face, for I am coming for all who seek me. Ask now for the veil to be lifted, that you may see and understand. Ask me for eye salve, that you may see. Ask for divine revelation to be poured out upon my sparrows, that they may have ears to hear, eyes to see, and a heart that understands. Ask that you may know me from the least unto the greatest. But above all, ask that my will be done on earth even as it is in heaven. Sparrows, you have emptied yourselves, you have sought after me, you have given all to me, you have sat at my feet and learned of me. I now send you forth as my messengers. You will not need the internet, you will not need electricity, you will not even need each other, for all of you will receive direct instruction from me. I will be with you in power as I was with Moses and with David, Abraham and Isaac, Elisha and Elijah, Enoch and Noah, Peter and Paul, and all of those heroes whom you long to meet. Now they long to meet you. I have many, many sparrows strategically placed around my earth. They make up my bride, they are prepared, their robes are spotless, and they have spent long years in preparation for this time. Some have spent longer than others, but all are prepared. Now as you step out of the bridal chamber, in full glory, the world will know that because of me, you are. There are many guests who still need invitations, for their places are reserved, their mansions are finished, and their families are waiting for them. You hold the keys. The harvest is ripe and the mustard plants have completed their purpose. Heaven and earth are joined in waiting for my Father's final call. All of heaven anticipates this next step with indescribable joy. Many multitudes are gathered now waiting your return. They are looking for you. Sparrows, do you see the finish line? I await you. Shalom. In a moment, August 6, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, the battle rages on. As in Daniel, The archangel Michael and Gabriel warred mightily while Daniel fasted and prayed for 21 days. Many of you have given up foods you dearly love and deprived yourselves of pleasurable things and are currently seeking me with all your heart. I am strengthening the weak, healing the sick and binding up the wounded. All the while, my love is coming down. The enemy would try to lull you to sleep with complacency and white noise, but your deep undying love presses you on. Weep for the dying and pray for the lost. Souls are all you bring with you. Be not distracted by appearance or withdraw in distaste because of filth. My hands are outstretched to a dying and lost world. You catch them and I will embrace and cleanse them. You are on the brink of the river of life. As you are connected to me, life flows out of you, bringing blood transfusions to millions. In the past you have seen this transfiguration in small portions taking years to transpire. Now you will see it happen instantly. You will feel power go out of you as you are charged with energy from on high. You will walk in my will on earth as it is in heaven. You and I will walk through the earth as one. I in my bride and my bride in me. Earth has never known such power as is in us combined. Demons will flee before you and Satan will not be found. The harvest will come to you and fall into your hands. Many long years you have wept, but now my sparrows, you will reap. Even now the tares are coming for you to fill. You are longing for your heavenly home, but I say unto you, heaven will be found in you as you come home rejoicing, bringing your sheaves with you. Shalom. The earth will mourn. August 9, 2013. O my little sparrows, the hour is darkening. The veil is still in place. Soon darkness will overtake the earth. I will be with you even when you do not feel me. Do not panic. Many events are taking place in the spirit realm of which you do not know or even understand. There will be a time, as it was with my disciples, when you will feel alone. Know that I am with you even to the end of the earth. It is during this time when all of your life's training will be of great value. Mountains will be removed and cast into the sea. Chaos as you have never dreamed possible will be the norm. Many will die and be lost forever without me. Yet I will seem to delay, for the time is yet to come. Shortly after these things the veil will be lifted and you will know even as you are known. It is at this time when the remnant, my bride, will be empowered from on high. Great mourning will cover the land that will continue for a time, times and half a time. There will be a great catching away as all those whose names are written in the Lamb's Book of Life will be brought under the safety of the shadow of my wing. Then the earth shall know sorrow as it has never known since the foundations of time. As I have spoken in Aaron's dreams, some of you will return to minister to those to whom you are sent. You will descend into the hell that has risen to fill the earth. You will only be seen by those to whom you have been sent, and they will fear greatly and will believe. Multitudes will die during the great tribulation hour for refusing to take the mark of the beast, which is even now already in full access on the earth. Such sadness as has not been known to man until this time will blanket the earth and you will weep. Sparrows, you are mine and will be in the number when I come for you. But first you will work. You will not be tired or lack direction or have needs, for we will walk as one. You will be and I will do. I have spent years emptying your broken vessels, and during this hour, the world will only see me, for there will be nothing left of you, for your will is molded with mine. I have pled with you to ready your houses, and you have called out to me for wisdom on just how to do this. Your prayers have been answered and the blood is on your doorposts as the angel of death prepares to descend across the land. You will be spared, you and your households whom you have covered with the blood. For it is through my blood and not of your own works that you shall be saved. Many will weep in this day, saying, Lord, Lord, have we not done this and that in thy name? But I come from my own and they are covered with my blood. Sparrows, fear not, for I am with you. I live in your midst and I am coming to rescue you in my arms. Shalom. Safety for loved ones. August 18, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, as the clock ticks, so decreases the time. There is a time coming very soon when all will be perfectly clear. Do not stress over things that seem to be out of order, for all will make perfect sense and you will remember these dreams and threads and know with a certainty what is going on and will be propelled into action as the spirit of understanding comes upon you. Now you struggle with the puzzle pieces and are unsure, and yet you seek me with your entire being. I hear your prayers and am pleased with you. I will answer your requests with such clarity as the veil is lifted that you will know even as you are known. Sparrows, you have been ordained since before the foundation of the earth for this time. Do not fear for your lives or the lives of your loved ones, for I have all in my hands. I have heard your prayers for your unsaved loved ones and I have ordained individuals that will reach them even at the moments just prior to my return. Some will be as the thief on the cross and will be swept into the kingdom with even no breaths to spare. Some will cross the bridge with the assistance of angels in the gap between life and death. For have you not stood in the gap for them for many years? The gap is large and the ravine is deep, but the bridge your prayers have created is strong and with the assistance of the angels your loved ones will arrive home. Trust and have faith, for I the Lord am your redemption and I draw nigh. Shalom. Heart of God, August 19, 2013. Within the garden of God there is deep intimacy and untold joy. Love as you have never known will flow like rivers over the deep recesses of your heart, healing all wounds. As you open yourself up to receive my gifts, leave no chambers barred. I take everything, all the hurt, all the pain, all the cares and all the pride. Only when you give me your all, can you receive my all. Nothing is to remain hidden. I will show you the thoughts and intents of my heart and our wills will be blended into one. It is during this time that I anoint you with the oil of gladness and joy and you will be filled to overflowing with my love. My bride, I would have you to receive of me with no thoughts of unworthiness or barriers of self. You have already released the world and all of its vain and empty charms. Now I would have you reach out to me forever with your undying love. The fragrance of your worship overwhelms me and I treasure you beyond all heaven contains. Your breath is like diamonds and your righteousness shines brighter than the stars in the sky. I have lived an eternity for this cherished moment with you and I have given my all for this moment to become your eternity with me. My heart is open and you reside within me. With every heartbeat I long for your love to flow back to me with the deepest desire no one but you may fill. No one pleasures me more than you. Oh my bride, come sup with me in my garden of love where you will dwell in my heart for all time. Abba I comes written, August 26, 2013. Oh my little sparrows, all is going as planned. There is much happening behind the scenes that you are unaware of, some events you see, but many you do not. Lo, I am with you even unto the end and will bring you safely through all. Again keep your eyes locked on me and Israel is your gauge. There will be a quick series of events that will take your breath away but my peace will sustain you. You will remember the words that I have spoken and will hear me with clarity. Walk in the light that you have and more will be given you. Do not expect to receive the entire set of instructions at once. Instead I will instruct you one step at a time. For as you complete one step of instruction another step will closely follow. You will not be overwhelmed or panicked for I am with you. When you arrive at heaven's shore you will look back and laugh with joy at the miraculous path you ran through unharmed. There are very dark days ahead for the earth. I have heard all your prayers for your loved ones and yourselves. There may well be times when you do not feel me, but know within your heart that I am more real than the air you breathe and I am with you. Walk in the knowledge you have and more will be given you. I will provide knowledge for you even as I supplied manna to the children of Israel during the wilderness. There will not be knowledge to waste, but it will be just what you need, when you need it. You will even gasp and say, "Where did that come from?" But you will know, recognize me and smile. I am so anticipating my soon arrival for you, my bride. I await my Father's command. My heart is beating with overflowing joy as my horse paws the air. I am so ready for you, my bride. Do not fear, for it is I who will work through you in my behalf, and we will return home with the sheaves of the harvest completely intact. Your groom awaits the Father's command, and the Spirit and the bride say, "Come." The Great Transformation, September 2, 2013. You are cherished beyond measure and dearly loved. I come on a day that you think not, therefore get your houses in order and keep your armor on. As a snare shall this cataclysmic event come upon the face of the whole earth, but it is not so for you, my bride, for I will not let this day come upon you unawares. You will walk with me in light that you have never dreamed possible on earth. I will flow through you in a magnitude that is completely foreign to earth minds. Bible stories are but a mere shadow of what is to come, for I will flow upon this earth in power that has not been seen since the creation. This ushers in a new beginning, a paradigm change, that you, my bride, will assist me in. You have been trained, now you will be changed into my likeness. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, your redemption will be complete, and you and I will walk in complete oneness. Everything within you will transform, and you will know even as you are known. Trust me during the cataclysmic event, trust me in earth's darkest hour, for after 3 days you will rise in newness of light. This is very soon to come. I see your hope, I see your expectation, I see your impatience, and I smile, for there is much trust and anticipation in your midst. I am very pleased with you. I hear and answer all of your prayers in fashions that will bring you the most joy and the greatest blessings. I ask you as my bride, to bring me all your requests beyond your highest thoughts and dreams so that you may receive and so that your joy may be filled to overflowing. Your place of current residence does not change your status with me. You are my bride, and as such, I again ask you to come to me with all of your needs and desires. You are like Esther and fearful to approach me with those things that concern you the most. Now is the time to bring me all your concerns so that you will be free to be transformed into one with me. Abba, Father, your Redeemer, closest confidant, friend and bridegroom. The Great Harvest, September 5, 2013. Oh my little ones, the hour is critically short and the time of your departure is near. Keep your eyes on me and me alone. I have given you insight of soon coming distress, and the information will continue to increase with clarity as current events come to pass. The enemy has planned a great deception and destruction that will envelop the entire globe. Even now the angels have been sent to reap the earth. Currently the sheep are being separated from the goats, the light from darkness, and the wheat from tares. Appointed ones are gathering together souls for the ark of safety. They will run to me and you will assist them into the ark amidst much turmoil and strife upon the earth, and then the doors will shut. You will leave this earth during great disaster, and you will watch as the enemy's plans go awry and he destroys his own. You will find great pleasure and joy in this harvest, for the veil will be lifted and you will see the enemy for who he is. He will run from you in great fright as you reveal his deception and snatch souls from the gateways of hell. You will know even as you are known, and will walk in the fullness of my knowledge, wisdom, and power. You will be given the keys to death, hell, and the grave, and you will set the captives free. Many will be pulled directly out of the gates of hell and into my waiting arms, for I have sealed them and they are mine. Then the door will shut and great will be the weeping and wailing across the earth, for many are those who have called themselves sheep and are not. They are of their father the devil and have served him well under the guise of my name, but I will not be mocked. My little ones, do not fear the coming days, for you will rule and reign with me in truth and light and bring great hope to this dying world. Abba Father. Email for me from Sue, September 5, 2013. I asked her if she saw a vision with this word. This word came through with much difficulty yesterday. It kept being intercepted. It was the weirdest thing. I have never had that happen before. Finally, after the third attempt, I prayed to find out what was going on and why the words came, floundered and then stopped. The Lord said Satan was intercepting the message and I had to pray to stop the interference. I did, and then the word came through with force. However, I really prayed and sought Him during my punctuation edit because of the previous interference, and that is when the deception part came through. The Lord said we had forgotten that part due to all the other information coming our way, and Satan had desperately tried to stop that information from being downloaded in this word. I then saw Haman and Esther and the plan to destroy the Jews. The bride of Christ is included with the Jews in this current plan of destruction. I do not know what the plan is that Satan has. I did see the word alien, and it seemed to me that was the behind-the-scenes instigator of this deception and destruction plan, for I believe the aliens are current working through our world leaders. The plan, however, backfires and Satan's own generals are killed while we escape with the great harvest. This is still all behind the veil to me. There is a deception coming that the world will take hook, line, and sinker, but it is a trap that will not catch the bride or most of the Jews. Some of the Jews will be deceived, but not near all. Then the plan, whatever it is, backfires. And we will laugh with joy as we leave and see it all during our escape. I do believe the deception will be crystal clear to us when it arrives, and we will know it in full force during our short time prior to the rapture. I believe without a doubt that the aliens are the elephant on the table, and we cannot afford to ignore it. I am coming, September 8, 2013. Oh, I am coming, I am coming, I am coming. Everything is going like clockwork behind the scenes. World leaders, intent upon fulfilling their new world agenda, are playing right into my hands, just as I foreordained. My little sparrows, you will play a very large part in my plan. Keep your eyes focused on me, for I will guide you step by step. You will have a moment of time to walk in faith when things begin to happen very quickly, but you will pause and you will remember all I have taught you, and you be filled with strength like you have never dreamed possible. The time is nigh at hand. Your enemy truly believes he will prevail this time, yet he fears you. His fears will be realized when he is attacked from all sides and loses his most prized possessions by single rebukes from you. There is much at stake, many lives are hanging in the balances in the valley of decision. All the sheep you will gather into my fold, while the goats will depart from before you. The night is falling, a new day is at hand. The earth will change like a garment before you, and the world will never be the same. I will not be mocked, I will come forth with fury no man has seen, and yet I will protect my own. Fear not, my little sparrows, for I hold you in the palm of my hand, and you are protected under the shadow of my wing. Only with your eyes will you behold and see the reward of the wicked. You will see my glory and my power as you ride with me on the wings of the wind. You will laugh with joy as I hold you, and you will know me as I know you. Much joy is just before you. Shalom. Ask me for your families, September 11, 2013. Oh, my little ones, seek me, for the time is so short. Much is in the balances, including your families. Satan has requested many of them, and I ask you to counter him in my court. This is part of the warfare, the standing in the gap for lost souls. Seek me and repent in their behalf. You know who they are. I ask that you intercede again that I may send forth angels to prepare them for my soon coming judgment upon the land. This is how you prepare your household. I understand how weary you have become with the sin in your families and their blatant disregard of me, but this is the time, this is the season to ask that you might receive, that your joy might be full. You will not ask me in vain, for it is only by not seeking and not asking that will cause you fail in this your duty. This is the last request I make of you prior to my coming. Shalom. Post from Suit 2 days later. I'm in a meeting in Dallas and haven't been able to get back into the barn until now due to time factors. However, I wanted to add here that about 3 hours after posting this message I saw a huge river of blood flow out of heaven and come down over the earth. The earth was small in comparison to this river and the blood was bright red and alive as it flowed down upon the earth. I think we must do our part by request and petition and then have faith that the Lord is doing His part. I believe it was in Julie's last post that he said, "Blessed is he who does not see and yet believes." Truly He is sending forth the angels to prepare the harvest and the harvest will be great. Time no more, September 16, 2013. Oh my little ones, the hour has come. This is the road you have been created to travel. As I died for them, even so you will bring them in, as I followed my Father, even so you will follow me, as the earth was dark in the day of my death, even so it will be dark in the day of my harvest. Keep your eyes fixed on me. You have gone through the crucible of blacksmith's hammer and anvil and have been set aside and chosen for this hour. Many joys are just before you. Eyes have not seen and ears have not heard the great things I have planned for you. Trust me completely, for the hour is upon you. Julie's message is true. The lines are drawn and the sheep have been separated from the goats. You now live in my courts and will go forth from there to issue my will and judgments upon the earth. I have heard your petitions and decreed them, for your wills have been blended with mine. Time is no more, for I have spoken, says the Lord. Post from Sue. I know when I received the sentence of great joy is just before you. I was typing as fast as I could and was going to write great joy is just around the bend. The Holy Spirit stopped me in my tracks and said, no, that is incorrect, that is too far away, it is just before you. Even if we do not currently understand the perfect order of things, we will receive His direction in due time, and right when we need it. Thankfully I learned my lesson in disobedience on the previous posting of I Am Coming, and this one God posted without delay. This message came so urgently I felt like I would throw up if it wasn't posted ASAP. Earth's Darkest Hour, September 20, 2013. Oh my little ones, thick blackness covers the earth. Soon you will see what is currently just before you. Gross darkness as man has never known will blanket the earth. Confusion will reign. You will bring my light into this dark world and will exude hope. Much is coming. Even those who say they know me will panic as my disciples did, but I ask you to stay strong in faith. The time of prayer and preparation in the Garden of Gethsemane is almost past. The darkest hour is just before you. Know that I am with you when all strength appears to crumble. You have received proper training and you will not fail me in this hour but will be infused with power from on high. Wait for me, for I am coming and I will not delay. Things are not as they appear. You are not weak, as you feel. For it is in your weakness that I am made strong. The battle is mine and we will win. It is an honor, sparrows, to be part of my end-time army. You be and I will do. Shalom. Post from Sue. Many thanks to Campview who went back in and made my punctuation corrections for me. The word no was to be bolded and the words not and infused were to be underlined. These accents were dropped in the copy and paste process. They were extremely important as the Lord was so emphatic that we know we are not alone. Currently being in the Garden of Gethsemane also lets us know why we have trouble with godly friends being asleep regarding the times we are in. The Lord says they will wake up very soon. I am the way. September 24, 2013. Oh my little ones, I am coming, I am coming, I am coming. I am very pleased with you. Your houses are swept, my blood is plainly visible, and you are ready for your departure. I am your only hope in the darkness. It is the dry spell you must yet go through, but it will be short. My angels have been dispatched and now line your properties. These warrior angels have been sent in addition to the ones assigned to you already and the ones that have accompanied you from birth. You are wrapped in my love and the enemy is not allowed to touch you or even see you. Chaos will erupt. I will lead you forth in power and you will skip across the pools meant to devour you on your way home. Because you have made me, your one and only Savior, you will be kept from the hour that is coming upon the earth. Only with your eyes will you behold and see the reward of the wicked. You will even see things that will make you laugh, and child, I give you complete freedom to laugh, for joy as you have never known will escort you home. Do not be concerned about travel plans you currently have, for I have ordained all and you will be right where I need you when the darkness falls. Follow me and me alone. Some of you will be divinely protected in unique situations that I have foreordained, and others of you will be divinely protected within your homes. Do not fear to follow where I lead, for I am the way, the truth, and the light. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Shalom. Great disaster is at hand. September 27, 2013. O my sparrows, look not to the right hand or to the left. Follow me and me alone. Much has happened that you know not of. Satan has been removed from my heavens and knows his time is very short. Israel is his target and he hates you passionately. The darkness closes in as my light is removed. Great disaster is upon the earth. There will be a period where you do not feel me at all. You will feel forsaken as I did when I hung on the cross. This will not last long, for you will quickly pass from death into life and will arise to accomplish your new duties and tasks. You will be infused with much wisdom and knowledge. Know this empowerment is coming and wait for it. There is nothing for you to fear, for Satan cannot touch or even see you. Disaster as you have never dreamed possible will initially take your breath away, but this is our harvest field. This is where you will be empowered. Life and death reigns in the valley of decision. My grapes will be gently brought in, but the enemy will flee from my power. Fire will come forth from you to slay the wicked, while my harvest is brought to safety. The lines have been drawn and the separation has been made. You have already passed from death into life and live in heavenly realms. What has already happened in the spirit realm will be fully manifested in the natural. The event is sure and the time is now. Shalom. I have plans for all my sparrows. October 7, 2013. I have plans for all of you that encompass eternity. I have brought all of you here and there is no accident in my plan. There is much more than meets the eye. Depth that will only be revealed with time. You are in my foundation where the greatest strength lies. You are within me in ways you have never dreamed possible. I lead you, I guide you, and it is I who will bring you safely home. Shalom. Despair not. October 21, 2013. O my little ones, did not be distraught. I am with you now as never before. Look to the heavens, for very soon you shall see me appear. Look not to strife, envy, and confusion of circumstances as gauges of me. You know me in your heart and you know my voice. I will make myself known to each and every one of you. You will all hear me from the smallest to the most mature. All will know me and that I greatly delight in you. Fear not. I come and my reward is with me. The saddest and the most downcast I will gather into my arms and hold and heal. I will touch your hearts and make your spirits sour. For you are mine, says the Lord, and I joy over you. Take heart and do not despair. I am very soon to come. Shalom. Seek me. October 23, 2013. O my little ones, I am with you now even unto the end. Though trouble is rampant all around you, I keep you safe under the shadow of my wings. Hope thou in me. I have allowed many events to seemingly overtake you so you would learn to keep your eyes on me and only me. It is imperative in the coming hours that you hear from me directly. It is imperative that you seek me and me alone. Remember, you and I walk as one. Do not look to others for your direction. Seek me in the deepest recesses of your heart and I will come and speak to you in the midnight hour. You will know me, for I come in the still small voice. It is but a whisper, so all the clamor of the world must be laid aside. You must trust me and my voice. You must lay your fears at my feet, for that is where my blood ran and covered the dust of the earth that you were created from. You are redeemed and you are mine. Lower yourself to sit at my feet as Mary did and you will learn of me and hear my voice. I love you much more than you could ever imagine and great joy is just before us. Shalom. Beyond the gate, October 24, 2013. O my little sparrows, the time is now, the hour is upon us. I will gather you together as I come to receive my own. Forsake all dissension and strife. None of it matters to me except that you release it, for I am your all in all. The footsteps of the Messiah are even now heard by your spirit man. The earth will quake, rattle and roll as I descend and come near. You will know it is I. Fear not, for I will come for you in the midst of the storm. You will run for me and I will gather you up and embrace you, for you are my jewels and greatly chosen by me. I love you with an everlasting love. You will break free of the wheelchairs and all diseases will flee, as you rise to meet me, your victor of all. Your hearts will be welded with mine and instructions will be abundantly given. You will know and understand the Father's perfect will, even as I. We are already completely united in spirit, but then my sparrows, you will be made perfect in me. Tears of joy will flow as the hearts that have been molded into my image for an entire earth life are transformed into my likeness. Gifts will be bestowed upon you that will greatly enhance your life's work. Goodness will flow from you upon the earth like rivers of living water as you provide food, water, and shelter for many. Miraculous healings will proceed from you as the mighty grape harvest is ushered into the presence of Almighty God. All of your life's promises and desires will be fulfilled in ways you have never dreamed possible. Your transformation is sealed and your hope is secure. Abba Father, behold I come quickly, November 4, 2013. O my little sparrows, I hold you in the palm of my hand this day to keep you from the evil that is swiftly overtaking the earth. Look to me and only me, for I will guide you and direct you as you have never dreamed possible. Today you have known of me in ways that the world does not understand, but now my sparrows, you will know me in depths that encompass eternity. I am that I am and I will accomplish my will upon the earth. I come quickly and my rewards are with me. Keep your eyes on me, seek me from the depth of your being, for I am your only hope. I will meet you in the middle of the storm and together we will walk through the door of your full redemption. I have heard your cries, I have seen your distress, and I am coming very soon at a time that you think not. Trust me, love me, and cherish me, for I am coming for a bride that has forsaken the world and all it contains. Repent of all ill feelings and thought, empty yourselves before me, hold on to nothing, and forgive all. For my coming is nigh. Even at the door. Shalom. Follow me out. November 16, 2013. Be prepared, for the time of your departure is at hand. Your tasks are completed. What appears to you to be unfinished is not, for I will complete it. Your assignment is over, The seeds have been planted and will bring forth a bountiful harvest. Over some, more rain must fall, but it is I, not you, that will bring forth the increase. Now you must leave it all behind to follow me out. This is just as important as your laboring in the fields. Obedience brings forth a great reward. I would not have you stay in the fields at this time, for it is of utmost importance that you follow me out. This is your next task. You will leave behind much pain. It must be so for the harvest to be brought into fullness. What appeared at Calvary to be the end brought forth my resurrection. What appears to be your end will bring forth your transformation. This has been designed since the beginning of time to bring forth in fullness the will of our Father. The enemy would desire to entangle you in what I would have you step out of. Follow me as I call you out, for it is in forsaking all that you will gain all. Behold, I come quickly and I will not delay. My last call, November 24, 2013. Oh my little ones, I come to you this last time before I usher in the new dispensation that is now upon the earth. World leaders are celebrating what they deem a great victory, even as Haman of old. But the tables of Iran and Israel will turn, and the leaders of this day will stand in awe of my power and my glory. Their kingdoms will fall. The time is now. Hasten to make yourselves ready, for the time is now, and this hour, I will show myself mighty through you. Follow me when I come for you. Tarry not when you hear me call. I will come for you as a thief in the night, and great will be the morning in this land. Hearken unto me this day, for my prophets have not spoken in vain. The watchmen on the wall have sounded the alarm. There is now no excuse. I come for you and I will not delay. Shalom. The next assignment, November 27, 2013. Oh my dearest ones, I speak to you now of upcoming events. You will follow me through much evil and danger, yet you will not fear or tremble, for you will walk with me and know no harm. You will be in your transformed body for these great tasks just ahead of you. Do not be alarmed, for you have been fully prepared for this assignment. You will walk with me as though there had never been another life previously. You will talk with me even more fluently than you talk with each other. Much is just before you. When I come for you, you will clearly hear me call. Your heart leaps in anticipation even now. The love you have for me is rare, but I have saved it for the chosen ones of my kingdom. I have placed it there. Do not look at others and wonder why they do not have the same zeal for me that you do, for it is a gift that I will use to bring my plan into fruition. Rest all cares at my feet, for my blood is sufficient for all. Do not think for a moment that you will arrive in my courts to be at ease. You will meet with loved ones and weep for joy. You will feast at my table that was prepared for you before the foundations of the earth. Then you will return and experience the shock of your life as the tumultuous surroundings are transformed with your arrival. You will bring in the harvest as it comes to you like waves of wheat to a combine. You will not grow weary or be faint of heart. You will have periods of rest in my courts, and then you will return to the harvest with even greater joy than when you left it. Trust in me, for you will laugh and delight in this your new assignment. Shalom. Infusion of oil, December 1, 2013. Again, my little ones, I come to you bringing you comfort and joy. Things do not at this time make sense to your natural minds. This is the screen of the veil you look through darkly. Things are very different than they appear in the natural. Therefore you must walk by faith and not by sight. I am bringing all of you to a place of trust in me that you have never been before. It is imperative that you learn this lesson now. I require blind unshaken faith and trust. It was required of my leaders of old, and it is required of my leaders now. Think not for a moment that I have forsaken you or spoken to you in vain. The natural man does not comprehend my way, but your spirit man understands perfectly. You have heard me speak clearly. Confusion only reigns when you look to the natural for confirmation. I am God and I fail not. You have been sifted from the wheat of the earth to fulfill my work. My requirement is that you trust me fully to bring my plan to fruition in you. You already know you are nothing without me. Now let me be me, that your entire vessel may be used for the Master's purpose. Complete reliance on me infuses your being with power from on high that has never been known to mankind. This infusion is a gift and it is filling you even now to overflowing. It is the extra oil that I spoke of, an imperative for this hour. There is much just before you. Follow me as the path narrows. I will not allow your foot to slip as I guide you safely home. Shalom, be encouraged. December 11, 2013. I have sent additional protection for your loved ones who do not yet know me. For your loved ones that know me and yet have not sought my ways, I will protect and keep them as they place their trust in me. Your children under the age of accountability, or mentally impaired, will be sheltered from the storms and will ride the teves with you. The Great Transformation, December 23, 2013. My little ones, grave darkness pours upon the earth. Hope in me, for I will yet guide you through your darkest hour, which is now overshadowing all lands. The Great Transformation is just before you. What appears to be sudden destruction is but the door you will walk through. Behold, I come quickly. Moments now, are all that separate you from hearing my call. Those in the destruction zones will be snatched from harm's way and carried in my arms to heaven's near shore. You have nothing to fear. Those of you, whose lives withstand the shaking that is coming upon the earth, need not grieve the disaster prevalent around them. I have answered your prayers for your loved ones and all are kept safe in the palm of my hand. Trust me as you descend into the bowels of hell, for behold I am with you. Trust me as you ride the wings of the wind through the heavens, for behold I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. The Great Transformation is mere moments ahead. Life and death will march heavily through the earth and my love will triumph victorious. Fear not. Though 1,000 may fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look, and see the reward of the wicked. I come quickly, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, you will be transformed and you shall behold me and your joy will be unspeakable and full of glory. Behold I come quickly, see that no man take thy crown. Shalom. Extra oil, January 6, 2014. O my little ones, how I draw you unto myself and how I cherish you. I will not leave you comfortless. Utilize my love, my peace, and my hope, but above all utilize my Holy Spirit. Allow me to comfort you, allow me access into the recesses of your heart to cleanse and refine you. It is only when you allow me free reign in your life that you will be set free from earthly entanglements. Strife and confusion will be cherished jewels in your heavenly crown if you release them unto me now. Hold jealousy, envy, and anger close, and you will sever my spirit from within you. Now is the time to release all to me and I will elevate you to new heights in me. It is imperative that you obtain additional oil for the journey that rises steeply before you. You are waiting for me to come for you, but as you die to self I will raise you up to me. You will meet me in the air. You are rising even now, but more oil is vitally needed. This journey is not for the faint of heart. This journey is for those who have died to all that is within themselves. This journey is for those who have overcome the self-life. You are your own worst enemy. Crucify yourselves that you might be raised in new life with me. You must dissolve to ashes to be raised in my power. My word speaks of this, the last shall be first, for it is I who will raise them up, and they shall be transformed by my power. Those who currently are first will then be last. Do not choose earthly power and acknowledgement, instead choose a life of death in me. For it is in dying and surrender to me that you obtain the extra oil that is required for your continued journey home. I am coming for you and I will not delay. It is high time to obtain your extra oil. Shalom. Seek solitude in me. January 14, 2014. Oh my little ones, look not to the right hand or to the left. Keep your eyes ever on me. Seek me in the secret place, alone, away from the world and its constant distractions. You look for my soon coming, and yet I would draw you away from the world now, for time spent only with me. To the immature child this endeavor appears to be fruitless, for how can there be fruit in the desert where there are no people? Yet here you learn to hear my voice. Here you learn to know me. Here you forsake even your ministry, for I alone am your all in all. You give praise to others, and you do it in my name. You even exude much energy to be a blessing to others, and you do it in my name. But I would ask you to praise me in the solitude and sit at my feet. Most of my children find this quite distasteful. For the world does not see this. It is just you and I here. We are as far removed from the busyness of world ministry as the East is from the West. Yet this is where I call my bride, who has eyes only for me. Modern day churches are so busy working for me that they do not know me. I would not have it be so with you, my little ones. Many are called, but few are chosen, and for those I choose, I also equip. There is about to be a harvest upon this earth that the world has never dreamed of. Only those who have sought my face, sat at my feet, and learned of me in solitude, will be equipped with the tools needed to reap this great harvest. Those who are now laboring to offer talented displays and prizes to me, will in that day be empty-handed. For in my word it is plainly written, the last shall be first, and the first last. Seek me in the place of solace and solitude. Do not seek man's vain approval or earthly praise, for in the light of my glory all will be revealed. I am coming very soon for my bride who has forsaken all the world contains and has eyes divinely fastened with love only on me. Shalom. Triumphant over all. February 11, 2014. Oh my little ones, I am ever with you. Your days of waiting are wrought with diamonds. Thank me for the coal. The dark rough edges hide my precious jewels from many. Effort must be put forth to find me hidden in plain sight. To most I am not seen, but to my chosen I am revealed. I am there waiting in each disaster you face, for the greater the trial, the more stunning the victory. I have not asked you to die to self in vain. For it is only in dying that you truly live, and it is only in giving up your desires that you truly find them. Then my light will radiate from you brighter than the stars in the sky, and my fragrance will draw many into my kingdom. There is but a vapor of your earth life that remains. Therefore let these trials invoke you to pour every drop of self out as I do my blood on the cross. Let it flow from you and mingle in the pool of my blood upon the dust of the earth. Love not your life unto death, for it is only in being buried with me that you will be raised in my likeness. Then, and then only, will you be hidden in me and the gates of hell shall not prevail against you. Shalom. Draw nigh to me, May 20, 2014. Oh my little ones, fear not. The hour has passed and the time of your departure is nigh. Much will occur rapidly and in quick succession. The harvest will appear overwhelming, for there is much to be done. You will only do what I instruct, and then you will leave behind much that appears to be unfinished. When I call you away, out of the harvest, you will leave all of your bread behind. Nothing will have been gathered in vain. Much of the harvest will ripen after you leave, for upon many seeds more rain must fall. You will be severely missed. This will draw many unto me, for then shall come to pass the saying, they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. Daniel 12:3. Fear not, my little ones, For I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. We walk as one. The hope and trust you abide in, is discarded by many as insignificant. Yet these simple truths radiate constantly from you, illuminating the path to me. I will bring all things to their remembrance, for there is no waste in the kingdom of heaven. Be one with me. Tarry not at apparent failures, let the dead bury its dead, for you are raised in my likeness and truth. Let earthly things go, nothing matters but me and me alone. Forsake every thought of discontentment and strife. You need not to be right or wrong. Open wide your hands, cast your bread upon the waters, and pour yourself out each day as an offering, for the night has come and time of your departure is at hand. Shalom over the threshold, July 25, 2014. Behold, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. The unbearable conditions of this earth life will soon fade away to be remembered no more, and the flourishing evil will crumble and be reduced to ashes for the new paradise I create. Remember your abode is, in me, and no evil shall come nigh your dwelling. Only with your eyes will you behold and see the reward of the wicked. You are safe and the enemy cannot see you, for you are hidden in me. Delight in me even as I delight in you. Open wide your heart and bless all, for seeds scattered secretly in the night will germinate life during the great tribulation hour, and nothing will be lost. Current mockery and disbelief from loved ones will fade into blessed hope, for the light within you shall pierce through all their darkness and bring life and meaning to their troubled souls. My little ones, the time is at hand and the hour has come. The earth will rock and shake at the very sound of my coming. Men will fear greatly and panic will ensue. But you, my little ones, are safe with me. Fear will not be in your vocabulary, for you will be instantly infused with my power from on high. The currents and circuits within you are now complete and totally fused with mine, as together we await the Father's command to go forth. We are united as one. Together we will walk through the earth gathering the harvest. Love all and forsake all grievances, for the earth life you know is past and our new life begins. Walk forward with me. Shalom. In the vision that accompanied this message, I was shown as a new house that was cut in two and the halves separated so I could openly see within the walls. Each wall was packed with multiple wires intricately entwined and connected to incredibly powerful circuits. All the wires were hidden within the walls and could not be seen with the natural eye. The power switch was still in off mode. I instantly knew that is why we don't see or feel any differently yet. Then I understood from the depth of my being that when the main switch is flipped, an entire house would be flooded with power from on high. In a moment. In the twinkling of an eye we shall be changed. I am your provider. August 27, 2014. Oh my little ones, I come quickly. The world will shake violently at the very sound of my coming, and men's hearts will utterly fail them with fear. Many are so deeply asleep that they will miss me totally, for as a snare sudden disaster will overcome the face of the whole earth. I will roar out of Zion and the mountains and hills will crumble, and yet I will hide you in the cleft of the rock, and like Moses, you will see me as I pass. Some of you are in the forefront of the battle while others of you reside in my heart, but both of you are in my will. Cherish the boundary lines I have placed around you and do not feel hedged in or unprotected by these, for I work a great and mighty plan that you cannot see. I control all of your circumstances and work every evil plan of the enemy into victory for you. Some of you are to store up food for this time while others of you are to trust me for every need, but both of you are in my perfect will. For as in the days of Joseph, the ravens and Elijah, and the widow and her sons, I provide. My ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. I hold the master plan, not you. My bride looks to me and not to herself for every instruction and provision. She is at peace where I have planted her and does not long for a different set of circumstances. She will soon worship me from the very depths of her being and praise me from the heights of her existence for all I have created from the meager life she gave utterly to me. Relinquish all into my keeping and strive not with yourself or others, for I will soon snatch you out of the very cradle of your existence and bring you to dwell by my side in power for all eternity. Amen and Shalom. Keep your eyes on me. April 18, 2015. My little ones, my heart breaks for what is coming upon your earth. Men will gnash their teeth in pain and yet refuse to call out to my name, for their hearts will be hardened even as Pharaoh's was. But you, my little ones, will march through the land and assist untold multitudes whose hearts will turn toward me. The disasters will come from all sides. I am your only hope and abundant supply. Many of my little ones currently fear, for they have not the resources stored up for such a time as this. Yet I say unto you, I will multiply what you have. Many doomsday preppers have stored up for this day and yet withhold their heart from me. I say unto you, what they have stored up will be taken from them and trodden underfoot of men, for unless the Lord guards the house, the watchers watch in vain. I am your only hope and my providence is sure. The disasters will come suddenly and grip the entire world in its trap, but I will give you peace that passes all understanding in the midst of the storm. Keep your eyes and heart focused on me. Many of your loved ones will precede you into eternity, but let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid, for I will carry them to safety before they are overtaken in death. All is prepared and the time is at hand. Walk with me, for I will never leave you nor forsake you.